Y'all know what time it is. It is time to hydrate. And I don't even care what's in your cup. I don't even care what you're hydrating with. Well, I do care, as in tell me. But you know what's in mine. It's cucumber water with a spritz of lemon. I got both going on in here today. Cheers. Pinkies up. We got some influencers who got called out for their BS. Swedish Instagrammer Joanna Olsen was dragged for uploading photos from her Paris trip, which were very obviously fake. Why would you ever pretend you were in Paris? Like, that to me, what does that do for you? But let's check out the pictures because I'm very intrigued. Girl, that ain't even slightly, but like that is not slightly believable. You know what I mean? Let's zoom in first of all. Yeah, your body's cut out, but one of what really sold it to me, it's the legs. You gotta zoom in on the legs and the feet, you guys. It's horrendous. Girl, you need to hire someone if you're gonna Photoshop like that. Someone who can actually make it look believable. What the hell is this? See, this one might have fooled me. This one might have fooled me. Okay, let me zoom in a little. Yeah, it still does look a little cut out, a little cut and pasted, but from far, that one might have actually got me. Again, it's the leg. I can see the leg cut out. I know exactly how you do this too, like with the greens. I get it. I know exactly what she's doing and how she photoshopped it. That picture looks too fake. Y'all, if I'm ever out here photoshopping fake trips to the Bahamas, like, just ruin my life in the comments, honestly, because I deserve it. That is horrific. All right, now we have a video of her admitting to faking these images, okay? She admitted it.
But yeah, I just wanted to make that clear. I was in Paris. The pictures are photoshopped, like the background is photoshopped, but I'm not gonna take them down because it's like coloration, so I can take them down, and it's nice pictures. It was a good outfit.
Girl, wait, so you're saying you went to Paris, you were in Paris, but you faked the background? I don't think you lied. I don't know if you were in Paris. Kensington Tilo was labeled as privileged when she decided to leave Coachella a day early. Oh, I like her on TikTok. And I guess this was this Coachella that like just happened. Weekend one was a week ago. Someone wrote, "Tell me you're privileged without telling me you're privileged." Another comment, "I love you, but this is coming off as ungrateful. You have a free trip that many would die for, like go to the show and take your pics." Another commenter wrote, "Some people criticize the influencer's decision to take photos in order to pretend she was there, labeling it inauthentic." Oh girl. Oh my god, I like her, so I'm intrigued to see these videos. Roll the clip. All right, this first clip is the video where she told her viewers she is not, and then we got a video of what she said after the backlash.
It is Coachella day 3, but I made the executive decision that I am gonna go home today. And I didn't go yesterday. I've just been listening to my body and I literally cannot hang. One of my outfits though was so cute, so I'm doing the most cringe influencer thing possible, and I'm gonna get completely ready to take a picture in the outfit and pretend like I'm going when I'm really not. I have so much freaking hair on my head right now. I'm really just learning to listen to my body and not push myself. When my body is telling me to sleep, go home, I need to listen. When I don't listen, that is what sends me into a complete spiral.
I appreciate her being authentic in the sense she's telling her viewers like, hey guys, I'm about to take fake pics. I didn't actually go to Coachella. So it's like, okay, so you're being authentic in that moment. But then when you post them, that's not gonna be authentic unless you capture it like, hey, took this picture but didn't actually go. I don't know, I'm a little confused by the authenticity in that. All right, let's see what she said after the backlash. If she apologized, what she's saying.
Guys, I'm in Cabo. Get ready with me just to go to dinner. I've been taking a couple days for myself. My video of me leaving Coachella got on the wrong side of TikTok, or like social media in general. I know it comes with the territory of having followers and whatever, but wow. Today is also my favorite holiday, so if I'm acting very monotone, that is why. I have 2 ginormous pimples growing on my chin, so I'm just gonna do some concealer first and like let that sit. Put on some flawless filter. I got so much sun today, but I needed it. I can totally see why I upset so many people, I guess, with my video about me leaving. But honestly, like, I can't genuinely apologize if I did something that was good for myself. Okay. Oh, I'm honestly just kind of like disappointed by everyone's reaction who was being so vile and mean to me over something that was literally just for my own mental health and sanity.
So she's not really apologizing. I get it. I understand as a human, She went maybe with the intentions of rallying all weekend because it's a paid trip. She might even be getting paid to be there, to post, who knows? A lot goes into that. I have no idea because I've never been a part of that. She did something for her mental health, but I think her approach to it, just being like, hey guys, leaving early, but I'm gonna dress up and go and like do the most cringe creator thing and take pictures. It's kind of like, I don't know. I get why people would be upset, and she seems to get why people would also be upset. But from your standpoint, you guys, what would that bother you? I mean, I get it. A lot of people wish that they could be in her spot and getting a paid trip to Coachella. Hey, I want to go to Coachella. I don't think I could hang though, in all honesty. I don't know if I have enough energy to go a whole weekend. Those hours, that would be wild for me. Oh man, I don't know how to say her name, but I like this creator. Michaela Naguaria was accused of using false eyelashes in a before and after TikTok video sponsored by L'Oreal. Yo, you guys, I saw this drama play out firsthand on TikTok, and I still was like, it was crazy. People went hard on her. She didn't post. Like, she took a break from posting because people went insane. You gotta watch this video and tell me if you believe if she had false eyelashes on in this paid ad video. Okay, that is the debate we're looking for.
This literally just changed my life. This looks like false. This is how? What? It's this L'Oreal telescopic lift. Look at the wand. Okay, so basically I'm taking the curved side and I'm going root to tip and I'm satin to coat the lashes. And then once you've done that, you flip the brush to the side and you use the hook comb to basically separate. This is one coat. Okay, I'm gonna add a second. Look at the length. Do you see that? I am speechless. And I'm not sure anyone's gonna ever be able to compete with this mascara.
Here's what gets me, okay? Because people are mad. She does a lot of paid partnerships. She's a huge makeup beauty TikToker. People were mad because they're like, girl, you put on fake eyelashes before you filmed the last part. Like, you're not being honest with your viewers. Usually you are. Like, we don't know what to believe anymore. So people were pissed. When she's doing the first coat and stuff, and even the second, it doesn't look as long as they look at the end. So I'm like, maybe she put on extra coats to make them look more dramatic, but it is just the mascara. That's the big debate. We got some comments that were left on this video. Someone wrote, okay, now how do we know when you're telling truth about products now? This looks like false lashes. So let me put false lashes on my other eye and say it's the mascara. Rolling eyes emoji. To be honest, no, she's never been known for honesty. She just never got caught lying like this before. Those are honestly some of the nicer ones. I remember people ripping her apart, and even other beauty influencers stepped in and started making videos and said, like, how dare you lie to your viewer. It was crazy, y'all. So let me know what you think about that. YouTuber Haley Nam was labeled as entitled for saying that her holiday to Greece was not fun. Also, guys, I'm probably saying these names wrong. In the 35-minute video, she complained about messing up her flights and hotel bookings and getting an illness, and she warned people not to visit Greek island of Santorini. She said the country's economy and government were struggling and that the island is not fun because there's nothing to do. She added that outside the city, it was bare and flat. Quote, Santorini is not as pretty as the Instagram bloggers make it seem, she said. So that's just a little insight in case you were wondering, because I feel like that it's pretty surprising to a lot of people to hear because it's on a lot of people's bucket lists. So that's just my review of it. The video had nearly 7,000 dislikes and as well as hundreds of comments from angry people calling her spoiled and entitled. You know what? Sometimes less is more. Saying less could be better for you. I've always wanted to go to Greece, and especially Santorini, and I've seen other influencers go and it does look beautiful there. So maybe she's exaggerating. Maybe her experience was different. When did she go? I don't know. I feel like there's so many different takes and questions I would have about her vacation and her trip, and maybe there's a better way of wording it so that you're not completely insulting Santorini. This travel influencer, Spookily, has the same clouds in every photo. Spookily? That's a silly word. Spookily. Have you ever said spookily out loud? Try it right now. Say spookily. Oh my god. The exact same clouds. If she didn't post the pictures too soon together, like months and months apart, I probably wouldn't notice. But if you're posting those consecutively or like, yeah, on the same trip, Girl, what are you using the same clouds for? Like the real clouds aren't good enough for you? What do you have against the natural clouds? YouTuber Daisy Marquez captures alleged paranormal activity on video. There's a lot of alleged TikToks out there of this, of people saying there's a ghost in their house, but they're actually faking all the footage, but guess we'll see. Marquez posted a video titled, "I'm Being Haunted, Not Clickbait," in which she described another incident when her camera kept shutting off while trying to record herself telling a story about a horrifying paranormal experience. Quote, "This is not okay, this is not normal, and I'm terrified for my life," she said. "I'm not comfortable being here. I couldn't even sleep here last night." Some of Marquez's followers were very supportive and provided tips on how to combat the apparent spirit in her home. Tip: burn the place down, move out. Others, however, called her bluff and suggested the entire thing was staged. We got one comment here. This is one of many. Apparently there are thousands. "It's fake as hell, lol. I'm sure she can't believe the amount of people that eat it up too." Imagine all the views she's getting though, and comments, engagement. She probably got a fat paycheck from that. So this was the thumbnail of her video, because I guess she deleted the original YouTube video and the original like TikTok where she saw the paranormal. But if you zoom in on the thumbnail, that's you. She's like circling the face of the spirit that apparently she saw in her doorway of her home. It does kind of look like a face. Like, I don't know how real that is, if she photoshopped that, but that does look like a face a little bit. Let me tell you, if that happens to me, y'all won't see a video. Okay, because I will be on the news for changing my identity and trying to smuggle my way into another country. Fashion influencer Santoshi Shetty bashed for offering therapy for 1,500 rupees on Instagram. Is she a therapist? No, she's a fashion influencer, but she could also be a therapist. You could be both. A fashion influencer was recently bashed on social media after she announced that she wanted to offer therapy sessions to people and charge money for it. The blogger had announced an initiative called Flying Cheese. What the hell does that have to do with mental health? On Instagram recently. In it, she wanted to offer one-on-one therapy sessions for 1,500 rupees. She claimed that she wanted to start a conversation on mental health and help those who are struggling to deal with it. After she shared the news, viewers and mental health professionals were quick to call her out for her irresponsible and insensitive move. Okay, so you're not qualified is what I'm assuming here. Here is one of the many comments. An influencer wants to offer one-on-one sessions paid. What the hell is wrong with people? Do people realize that therapy is science? Would you trust an influencer to be your doctor? It is because of stuff like this that healers are popping up everywhere to confuse people and act as experts when they are not. It took me 6 years plus, a whole bunch of placements and trainings to even be allowed to do one-on-one sessions, and they had to be supervised because we are literally handing people's deepest emotions and vulnerabilities. That is such a good perspective to have out there about that. Some people go to therapy who are literally contemplating on ending their life. That is a very dark but true statement. It's almost like their life is in your hands to some degree because you're trying to work through some of the heaviest, confusing emotions ever. I can't even imagine what that is like as a therapist, because you would feel so much weight from anyone, even if it's not as heavy as that. It's just those are people's like livelihood and emotions and happiness. It's all like they're coming to you. That's a lot of pressure. Another one, why am I writing critical analysis day in and night, spending hours understanding DSM, ICD, differences between symptoms and residual symptoms, when Santoshi Shetty just became a therapist because she had good energy and made an IGTV about it? Big mistake. Big mistake. This was her response to all the backlash. Here we go. This is in response to all the concerning comments made on my video that was previously posted, now taken down. Good idea. I acknowledge the concerns of everyone and all the mental health professionals out there and would like to apologize for making a video which was open for interpretation and for not clarifying that it was never meant as a substitute for mental health therapy sessions. Girl, you were offering one-on-one therapy sessions. What are you talking about? In no way was my effort meant to replace all those heroes. You shouldn't be joining them either though. You're not a trained professional. In no way was my effort meant to replace all those heroes who work hard and train for years to become certified therapists. piss. The intention of creating a community like Flying Cheese was always to grow together spiritually. We will in no matter continue or rather start these sessions as conveyed in the previous video, but we'll still try and build a community through other means. Listen, I'm all about open conversation for mental health. I think that's great that you want to talk about it. If you want to just talk about mental health, why are you charging people? Let's just talk about mental health. All right, y'all, let me know your thoughts on these influencers and the decisions they made. This is why I always say to never take advice from me. I'm not an influencer. I don't want to influence anybody, okay? Absolutely not. I like to just create content. So I'm like a content creator. That's what I like to go by, and leave it at that. I ain't trying to influence anyone. Don't ever listen to me. Seriously. Okay, we're all just friends here. That's it. That's it. I'm out of here though. Stay classy out there. Stay sassy, and I'll see you tomorrow.